Hello, friends. It's good to speak with you again. This is Cully, Lord, your host of A Step Beyond the Fire. I'm really excited to reach out to you guys today because I wanted to touch base, see how everybody's doing, give a shout out to the folks that are listening to this show on a consistent basis. I hope it's been a good experience for you and you've learned a few things along the way, because I, myself, like all of you, enjoy hearing from the experts and learning those good stories along the way too. I wanted to bring everybody up to date on the new direction that we're taking with the show. I'm in the midst of planning season 3. I posted a little video about this on Instagram because we've been in existence for over a year now. It's been a fantastic run we've had thus far. We've got 26 episodes available for you guys that really run the gamut. They span all of the different unique types of disciplines or professions that are all tied back to fire in one way, shape, or form or another. And there's many more out there too. And I'm looking forward to exploring that over the next season. We've had land managers, wildlife biologists, directors of state agencies and federal agencies on the show. We've also had an engineer that talked about wildlife crossings. We got to hear a perspective from a guy who's doing humanitarian work in Africa, which was a really great experience to hear that. And we've also here recently gotten to hear Steve Miller's perspective. He's had a lot of great experience, a lot of years of experience under his belt that's been very enjoyable to hear about. And he's also brought some great people onto the show that have given us a lot to think about. And we're all thankful for that, myself especially. I wanted to also bring to your attention, there's a great opportunity here to show your support for this show. I encourage you to check out the website. It's www.astepbeyondthefire.com. You can go there and not only download the episodes, but you can subscribe on your favorite links there. I've got some of the major platforms. This show actually goes out to 19 different platforms, but the top 4 or 5 are listed there. So you can actually go to that page on the website and subscribe on your favorite links. We also are still selling merchandise. That's available there, and we're still doing the benefit to the Southern Fire Exchange, which again is a great research disseminating organization that does a lot of great fire ecology and research for the greater good. So you can still purchase merchandise through the website there. You'll be able to find that link pretty easily up at the top when you go to the home page. I've also got another link on there that is called Buy Me a Coffee. Now, this really what you do is you go on the website, you follow the donor link, and it'll take you to that website. And I like the way that website is organized because it's not a big push for money. It's, hey, I need a cup of coffee. Would you mind buying me one? You can show your support in that manner because this show has a lot of costs that are incurred with it each year. We're trying to get to the point where we're self-sustaining in the future. Currently, I'm funding this show out of my pocket, and it's been a great labor of love, and we're continuing that for the time being. But at some point, I need to get in a position where it's more self-supporting. Right now, we've got lots of different options, lots of different ideas that we're coming up with for season 3. I'd love for you to send me your ideas and give me any input that you have. If you're a regular listener to the show, or maybe this is your first time listening, what would you like to see in the upcoming season? Some ideas that I've got on the table right now are a technical series in fire that I'm hoping to put together with some experts. So that would be more for people who are actually using fire. So that may be something that we'll be putting out there in the coming months. I like this guest host opportunity that, especially with Steve, I'm hoping to have more guest hosts and people involved in the hosting of the show too. I want to continue bringing you those exclusive interviews. I also think that those bring a lot of value and to kind of give an opportunity for more storytelling and more great showcasing of organizations and people that are doing great things. And along with that comes those great stories from the field that we all have come to enjoy. I also want to make a better effort to provide some more actionable content, meaning that there's a lot of great, interesting things that are happening, not only in the Southeast here, but around the country as well. So I know we have some listeners from out in the western part of the U.S. I want to try to bring to light some fun events that are taking place, maybe some websites that are good educational resources or other podcasts, those kinds of things. And I'm planning on adding more of that to the show as well to bring more value to you that way. And I also encourage you to reach out to me. You can check out the website. Again, it's got my email listed on there. You can share your stories with me, and we can also set up a phone call. We can talk if you've got an organization or maybe you have a nonprofit, whatever it is that's wanting to share your message with the world. I'd love to be a good platform for you to provide that to the listener base. So I also am excited because I've partnered with Alachua Conservation Trust, which is a local nonprofit here in Alachua County, Florida. They're helping me apply for what's called the Longleaf Landscape Stewardship Fund through the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. It's a grant-funded project. Hoping to get the show funded through that, which would be awesome. Again, there's no guarantees, but I still need your support to help float us along until we hear something back on that. We may not hear back until the summertime, but again, there's always great sponsorship opportunities that I offer, and you can contact me directly about that. And I've also got some advertising space available too. If you have a organization, our listener base we're getting about between 200 to 250 downloads each month. That's not including what's on the website. So maybe closer to 280, sometimes 300 in a month. And that's good. We're growing all the time. I'm trying my best to get better with this because I'm obviously not a communication specialist. I'm learning as I go. And I'm also excited because I'm learning with all these great stories, and there's always good opportunities for that. So this has been a win-win for everyone. I encourage you to check out the Facebook page because I'll be sharing more events there, more things that are happening in the conservation communities, and that's at A Step Beyond the Fire. You can check that out. And also, there's some good research and other interesting topics that come up from time to time. So try to give you some good information that you can digest and learn from. And also, there's a great Instagram account too that I've been working on. So you can always check that out at A Step Beyond the Fire. So there's other things that I do there, like announcing the episodes, and I'm trying to figure out how to do reels and other things. So you just have to bear with me on that. I wanted to point out a couple of neat events that I've seen that are upcoming here lately. The Savannah River Fire Festival is taking place on Saturday, March 2nd, 2024 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Honey Ridge Agri Center, which is in Guyton, Georgia. It's a 4-hour event, and these fire festivals are a great place to learn, to witness firsthand how fire can be applied to the landscape, and they're good family events. I want to encourage you to check that out if you haven't been to one of these. We do a few of them. There was one that took place in Tallahassee just recently. That was the Red Hills Fire Festival. A really great event. I heard they had over 1,400 people there. So these are great for the family. Talk about how good prescribed fire is, and you'll get to meet folks from the Wildlife Resources Division of Georgia DNR, Georgia Forestry Commission, and talk about what prescribed burn associations are. Good learning event and a good engaging event for the family. So that's a neat one coming up on Again, Saturday, March 2nd, 2024, at the Honey Ridge Agri Center in Guyton, Georgia. The other one I wanted to bring to your attention is this coming weekend, Saturday, February 10th. The Putnam Land Conservancy, which is a great nonprofit here in Putnam County, Florida, is holding a rally for land conservation efforts at the First Magnitude Brewing Company, Gainesville, Florida. It goes from 2 to 6 p.m., but the party goes until 11 p.m. A lot of great organizations are going to be at that one, from Conservation Florida, Alachua Conservation Trust, the Audubon Society, North Florida Land Trust, Florida Native Plant Society. It should be a lot of fun, and it's Mardi Gras themed. So there's another fun event for you to check out if you're in this part of the country listening to this. And I want to thank all of you again. If you're a regular listener to the show, I really appreciate you, and I want to hear from you, and I want to keep providing value to you and to all these folks that are tuning into this maybe for the first time. Until next time, we'll be working on some great content for you and bringing you more stories, conservation from the field. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.